Hey, what's good, my friend? Abraham Gonzales here. Welcome back to my 90-day video blogging challenge with the Empower Network, a platform that's allowing me to have fun making videos, blogging, and getting paid to do it. It's a pretty good gig. If it's something that might interest you, check it out. But today I really want to talk to you about what it's like to speak your story into existence. Right, so I'm looking at this piece right now where it seems like everything that I've ever done, I've already thought about or mentioned at some previous time. Right, and you might have heard of like the law of attraction or The Secret, Abraham Hicks, and things like that. And you probably heard about, how the things that you think about, you bring about. And I would say to an extent that that can be true. And where it's not really true is when you're really fooling yourself and you do not even believe it. Right? I know they talk about that in The Secret and the law of attraction, things like that, but that's not really what we're talking about today. We're not talking about the ways that, anyway, what we're really talking about is how, the conversations that you're having are the conversations that create your life. So if you look around at the people that you have in your life, first of all, and look at the conversations that you're having with people, it's like, what are you guys talking about? Are you bitching and complaining about your life? Or are you talking about the ways that you guys are creating your life, celebrating it, and contributing to each other? Those are the people that I'm choosing more and more and more to hang out with, because I realize so much how important it is that those conversations are to my life, because the more time that I'm spending having those conversations, the more energy that I'm pouring into those conversations, the more that it's actually creating the possibility and the reality that I'd really like to have. Right? And I'm sure the same is true for you. If you're here watching this video, you're looking at a way to create a different future for you. And that's kind of why I'm creating these videos too, because in a way I'm speaking my future into existence. When I started this video blogging challenge, I was like, okay, I want to see in 90 days if I can create $10,000, $15,000 a month or more with the Empower Network. And it's like, I'm already about $700, $800 a month passive income within just 2.5 weeks now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I've just been talking more and more and more about this business and about, my life and what I'd like to create with it. That reality is starting to shift and line up and create that as an actual reality. So I kind of went out there for a minute, but let's look again, like back here, at the conversations that are actually creating your life. So if you are looking only one day ahead, and you don't have any sort of target out there, I know some people are like a little bit scared to define things too much, create a target for them, because why? They're scared that they might let themselves down and beat themselves up about it, and even more than that, they don't want to lock themselves into something that they may not eventually want when they get there. And I get that. And that's why all the time, like, I heard this concept from Access Consciousness about 2 years ago, and it revolutionized the way that I've been looking at the world. And by the way, if you haven't checked out Access Consciousness, I would say it's right up there with like the #1 or #2 thing, besides me, that has really contributed to creating the life that's possible now. Giving me a totally different perspective and a set of tools to really change things up. Now, they told me about this concept of having a target. And the cool thing about a target versus a goal is it's changeable and movable. Right? So if you're moving on your way to a target here, and you find out, like, that's not exactly where I'd like to go, you change it. You just change it. It's not a big deal. Right? So look at what you're speaking to in the future that you'd like to have. Are you having the conversation that's like, hey, 6 months from now, I'd like to be on a beach. 6 months from now, I would like to be digging my toes into the sand. Maybe next month, I'd like to move into a new house. That's the conversation I've been having a lot recently. I'm looking for a bigger house. Looking to a different space to expand into, because there's just things I want to do. I want to have more people over and entertain. I'd like to have my own office and not have it inside of my bedroom. Things like that. So these are the conversations that I'm always having. I'm not spending all my time talking about what's not working right now, because if I spend all my time and all my energy doing that, guess what I'm going to get? More stuff that's not working for me. Right? So now I'm looking at the energy of like, okay, where am I putting my energy? What future am I looking to create? So what future are you looking to create? What conversations can you start having that are more important than all the day-to-day things and, frankly, bullshit that comes up that might not allow you to move forward into what you're having? Because I guarantee you, if you stop giving all that stuff the attention that you're giving it now, stuff will start to miraculously shift and change. It's pretty freaking amazing. So anyway, that's it for my video today. It's gone a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I just like talking about stuff. I like doing these videos. I like doing this thing with the Empower Network and actually getting paid to blog. It's really cool stuff. If you might find that interesting, if you're somebody that can write really well, or you're like, you know what, I think if I did videos, I would grow a lot, then check it out. It might be for you. It might not. There's definitely information around this video, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Day number 17? I'll see you for day number 17. Oh, and if you want to see more videos, subscribe to the link above, or check out my video from yesterday. Forget what the hell we talked about, but it's there for you as well. Bye for now. Take care.